And I lay out for them, if you come here, you're going to have to commit to me to nonviolence. You're going to have to commit to me that you want to change, and then we will help you do that.
I came to this school for a change, so if I'm coming here for a change, I need to listen to the people who are willing to help me, because they're not telling me anything that's wrong. And I just realized that I had to own up to what I was doing wrong and just take initiative for the mistakes that I was making.
And when you put kids in an environment where they can experience what they're supposed to be experiencing at this age, they really are wonderful people, who are dealing with incredibly hard challenges.
I wanted to be able to show people who come from horrible backgrounds that your life can change if you get the right people in your life. And so we started this school 12 years ago, and we started it because there are so many kids in San Francisco and in the Bay Area that need good schools.
Each one, teach one. That's our motto here at this school. Every person that comes into this school is here for a change. So if you see them not doing what they're supposed to be doing, teach them to be on task. Like, teach them, you came here for a change, right? So try to help them change, encourage them to want to change.
I mean, the kids who come here, their experience with public education has been horrible.
When I was in high school, I was kicked out of school in the 9th grade.
I ended up at this school because, I wasn't doing so good. At my other school, it was just a lot of distractions. So I was kind of falling off.
I was doing bad things, like I didn't go to school.
And then as a dropout, I was also a heroin addict. I started shooting dope when I was about 13.
I had run away from home. I wasn't talking to my parents or anything.
I was in a gas station bathroom. I was with 2 friends. I shot dope, overdosed, and they left me because they thought I was dead, so they did not want to get a murder charge, so they ran off. One of them had a conscience and called 911, and they broke down the gas station bathroom door. They brought me to the hospital. The next day I woke up, and the guy I'm talking about was there, and he said, "I know where you can get help." That stands in my brain as something that I always have to remember and give back.
I eventually started here at Life Learning Academy, and that was that.
We deal with kids that nobody else wants, meaning they've either been kicked out of school, thrown out of school, kicked out of their homes. I've got about, out of 70 kids, 4 kids who are homeless.
They're incredibly resilient, incredibly strong, have to deal with things that no person should have to put up with.
So when I interview a kid, I know where they live, what they're doing, puts them at such high risk for something really horrible happening to them. And so we spend a lot of time talking about their personal lives and what do they want to change.
That we have stragglers, new kids coming in, they don't kind of want to listen to what's going on. We have to try to help enforce them, like, come on, like, let's go to class,
Come on, let's go to class.
Act as if someone's acting so, like, hostile towards you, or they have an attitude, you have to act as if they're not there and go on about your day. Like, don't sit up there and feed into the negative energy. You still have to go on and be positive.
It's really building on kids' strengths. These are kids who have often been reminded about what they're not good at, and we like to build upon what they are good at.
Just kind of wherever you think you want a little bit
We're
more.
a charter school, but we're still part of the San Francisco Unified, so we actually have to pass all the same tests, have all the same classes. It's just the way that we approach them is different. We do kind of a hands-on model.
Everything from filmmaking, digital filmmaking, and digital music to the fine arts.
We have internships every single Wednesday where they actually go out to a job all day, where they can begin to start thinking about, what do I want to do?
I go to an off-site internship, which is at Stephen LaFrance Associates, and I actually advocated for the internship because I wanted to try to work with people that help like nonprofit organizations and look at proposals and things like that.
Like we have, photographer class.
Our garden is an organic garden where we grow vegetables for ourselves and we give them to needy families on the island. So there's a big part of our school that is about giving back what you have. We have a bike shop where we teach different skills on how to fix bikes. We combine that with math.
And the idea is that as kids rotate through, as well as all the traditional academic subjects, they discover things in them that they are interested in that they then can build upon to motivate them to be successful in school and to follow that passion as adults.
I think it's the attention we get, because in most schools there's like 24 to 30 something students in a class, and our class sizes are much smaller. The teacher's able to get around to everyone to help everyone learn and be on the same pace.
What about these sides here? If you look at the sun, are they going to get a good amount of light?
Like 3, probably like a 3 or 2.
The small classrooms, the community feel is what really makes this school work.
I'm close to pretty much all the teachers here. Like, it's so small of an environment that we know everyone in here.
They came to public education because they wanted to make a difference. So our teachers like the freedom, they like the creativity, they like the food too.
Our culinary arts, providing a hot lunch that they themselves cook with a chef every single day.
Food is really important. Yeah, we have this wonderful culinary academy. We all eat together. Everybody piles in the lunchroom. There's no separate teacher lunchroom.
We get seated with different people so everyone can mingle. So every day you don't sit with the same group of people.
And the food is great. And so everybody loves, that part of the day.
Our food is very healthy and, tasty.
I make the lunch every day.
Our teacher, Sabina, she teaches you, ways to cut a tomato, all type of vegetables.
And these are all things that they can not only get credit for, but they can use as tools in their lives, in their own families. There's many students here who end up having to cook for the younger brothers and sisters because the parents are absent.
To be where you're at. At our internships, people get a little antsy. It's an actual job setting that we're in, so you have to be where you're at. You can't be messing with your phone and what time is it, when are we going to get out?
The school's about opportunity.
One of the main things that we learn here at this school is how to communicate.
You've been equipped with personal skills that you can navigate new environments and learn to overcome challenges that were presented to you in either work or school.
One of the things that I'm constantly telling them is that even though things are not the way you want them when you're at home, if you learn these tools and you have a toolbox that you take with you so that when you're at home, you learn how to empower yourself, even though everybody around you is either drinking, using drugs, fighting, you can still make the decision not to.
Those are some powerful words that we learn from Terry, and they stick with you throughout your whole life.
So I want to graduate and, go to City College and just expand from there. I just want to be able to do something with my life, not just, be surrounded by negative people.
I have my mind set on majoring in sociology because I would like to be a social or case manager. Before I used to have a 0.00, one of the lowest GPAs, and now I have almost a 4.0, so I'm doing great.
We teach them life-changing habits. Change your thoughts, your behavior will change.